Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Star Wars 501st Legion Clone Troopers. This is a Clone Wars set. As you see, it comes with 4 Clone Troopers and 2 Battle Droids. Comes with a Walker and a Speeder. So basically it comes with loads of cool figures. And there's a possibility of playing it in the Skywalker Saga game as well, so not sure how that works, but so I'll open the box up. We have a reasonable sized book and 2 bags. We have a sheet of stickers, like so, and bag number 1 is the Speeder, 2 Clone Troopers and 2 Battle Droids, like so, as you can see. So we'll open up bag number 1. Open this one with scissors, so just be careful if you're using the scissors and if you need adult supervision, ask an adult to actually cut the bags open for you. So we start off with our first Clone Trooper. Our Clone Troopers obviously are going to be the same because they're Clone Troopers. So. That's our Clone Trooper with his face and some nice styling, some nice design on the body. That's him with his helmet on. Find the other head. They come with a blast. We'll sort out the blasters. Seem to have about 6 of them here. They all seem to be the same, so. Here we have our Clone Troopers, looking good. Ooh, nearly lost 2 guns there. Now, the next part of the build is the Battle Droids. I've built a lot of these in my time. Probably built too many really, but I did have all the original Battle Droid stuff that when they released it back in '96, so sold all that unfortunately. So you've got a robot arm and a blaster arm as well on these, so you've got to make sure you get the right arms on them. And this one has a blaster, Roger Roger. Anyone who's watched, anyone who's a fan of Star Wars will actually get the Roger Roger reference. So. Then you've got a blaster on this one here as well. Yeah, you've got your 2 battle droids, nice simple little builds, but they are quite cool. It's always worth having a few. Always worth having a few in your collection if you're a Star Wars fan, or if you just like building Lego, because you can use them as good guys or bad guys. So now we've got to build the speeder, and we start off with an 8x4, then a blue 2x1 with a little tab piece on. These pieces have been around for years. Next we've got a blue 4x2 and a blue 8x2. Then another grey, not sure how many, that's a 16x2. Then a couple of flat blue pieces with a dot in the middle and a flat angled piece. So essentially we end up with this, which makes the chassis of the speeder. I think that's the correct term. So now we've got to put we start off with a grey 4x1 with a grey half roofing piece. Find out where that one is. A black stud, a black mini roofing piece, a grey 2x1 classic Lego brick with a, I missed an instruction here somewhere. I think I have, never mind. And a grey stud goes on the end. Then we should have put 3 of these grey smooth pieces with a stud in the middle on there like so. Then that bit there goes on there like so, as you can see. Next we got to do the next bit now, which is going to be the it's going to be the bit where they put the side attachments on. So we start off with 2 of these, a 5 axle piece, that needs to be in the middle. Then we have some half stopper, Lego Technic half stoppers go on the side with a couple of grey flat pieces with a stud in the middle go on there, and a blue 2x1 goes on top like so. That should be even. And that bit there goes on there like so. Got a grey 2x1, a black half and half like that. That bit goes on there like so. And a grey 4x1 goes on the top here. So our speeder so far. Got to build the next little bit now, which starts off with one of these, a couple of blue 2x1s, and a blue 2x1, proper 2x1 goes on the back there like so. Then see what then we put a couple of grey 2x1s with a hole with a stud on the top, a blue 2x1 on here with a black curved roofing piece on here, which should make that the seat, like so. So that bit there goes on there like so. So that's the rear of the seat for the rider. Next, you've got a black 2x1 and 4 of these grey smooth pieces with the stud in the middle go on here. So there's quite a few of these in this build. I hope I haven't lost one. No, I haven't. Good news. And another one of these black half and half pieces go on there like so. This is our speeder so far. Next we get one of these pieces here and we put sticker number 3 on it, which is a simple blue sticker. This bit goes on the front. I'll kind of see if we can move it, let's have a look. Try again. Then that bit there goes on there like so. As you can see, the sticker's on there. It's not as perfect as it could be, but anyone who knows anything about stickers probably wouldn't complain about that. So got a little bit goes on there like so. This is our speeder so far. Next we've got to put a bit on the top here like so. But first of all we've got to put some stickers on it. So facing the point this way, we start off with sticker number 1. Try and get these right. Then we have sticker number 10 goes on the top with the blue side going towards the bottom of the curve. And then on the other side we put sticker number 2. Like so we've got that bit there, so you've got that bit there, and that bit there. They could have printed this brick, I think, but it does add to the fun though. So next, so there we've got, that's our speeder so far. Next bit we do is the speeder controls. So we start off with a short little black bar like that, a couple of robot arms as I would call them, and we put two of these like lamp type pieces together. Then that should be the control bit there, and squeeze that bit on there. There you got your controller for your speeder there, on there like so. Just want to show you that. Very hard to see with the black on black, but next we've got to build the next bit of the speeder, which starts off with a 2x4, a long upside down roofing brick, a couple of lined 2x1s, with a couple of lamp pieces on it, and a air vent like so, and that bit there goes underneath here. Like so. Definitely start to look a lot more speeder-like now, so move that out of the way from it, build the next little bit. So we start off with one of these, a 6x2 in green, and we look for it's that bit here. It's a flat curved piece with a point on it, a small grey safety rail piece, which should be in here somewhere, there we go, and a black half and half 2x2, and a black 2x2, like so. That's what we've got so far. Then we build the next little bit of this build. So we start off with one of these, stick a green connector piece on the front and two grey right angled pieces on the side. Like so, got that bit, oh, nearly dropped it. Got that bit there, looks like a mini spaceship in itself, so. Then that bit goes on there like so. And you've got another upside down roofing piece on there and a grey smooth 2x1. And that bit there goes on the front of the speeder, like so. So it's starting to look like a really cool speeder now. So now we've got to turn this around so it's facing. So this end is facing the opposite side of the spaceship on my T-shirt. So we start off with a stud blaster piece with a black, then you put a black smooth 3x1 on with a grey 2x1 with a little attachment bit on it. So like so. Then this bit here goes on here, like that. And you start off with a grey 2x1 with a little Technic cross hole in it, and a little connector piece on there, Another 2x1 goes on there with a green angled vented piece on top. Then you turn that on its side and you've got a grey connector piece and a grey upside down curve piece goes on here with a then you attach a mini ski bit on there like so. Then you attach that onto the same side as so that's that side of the speeder done. And we do the same on this side, but it's like opposite way round. So there's our blaster weapon on the front, that goes on there. And we've got to build this bit again, so we start off with the Technic cross connector 2x1. Make sure you do the build so you're doing it opposite. You've got the grey connector, the grey smooth roofing piece, and the ski bit that goes in the side. You've got that side of the speeder done there as well. You put a couple more ski pieces on the front as well. Like so. And make a couple of blasters for the side with, so they're like the normal blasters, but they put a lightsaber piece on the front. I think this piece was originally designed for lightsabers, and it's just been incorporated into other builds. If anyone knows different or would like to share any further information on that, do feel free to put add that in the comments at the end of the video, and I will try to give you a mention. I see that bit connects on the end there. Nearly lost that, so. There we go, got that bit on there. We've got a couple of blasters, and we've got a couple of red stud blaster pieces we can stick on here as well. Probably not a good idea for me to do this, but I will anyway, because it's part of the build. You've got to be careful you don't poke anyone's eye out with them apparently, so there's our first speeder. We'll put that over here with the troopers. Next you have bag number 2 is the Walker and 2. It's the Walker and 2 clone troopers, and one of the clone troopers has a backpack as well. So it looks like a Mandalorian style backpack as well. So which is really cool. Open these little bags up. start off with the clone troopers first. So I've got to find the right body. That's the rocket trooper, so I think they've both got the same legs. Find his little rocket pack in here somewhere. That's a really cool Boba Fett style rocket pack as well. So there's our clone rocket trooper with his little backpack. That's definitely a Boba Fett backpack. So now all the clones come in one face anyway. So looking for the other helmet as well in here somewhere. The helmet is slightly different on him as well. He's got a little blaster, so we put the other clone trooper together. This one comes with a nice rifle. This is a very nice rifle as well. So, and the other one. Let's see what he has in there. He seems to have a normal blaster as well. So, there's our rocket trooper with his Mandalorian backpack. Really cool. So these two battle droids don't really stand a chance. And then this is one here with his high-powered rifle, which is really cool. So now we can start building the walker now. So we start off with one of these, and we have a grey round piece like that. A couple of, this is green, I do apologise, green 2x4s or 1x4s. And then some connector pieces. Go on there like so. These bits are going to be for the legs. Put a couple more of the 1x4s on top. This is going to be quite a fiddly little build, so we've got that bit so far, then we turn it over and put some blue right angled pieces on. Then you put another 6x2 holy piece in there. Then some grey right angled pieces. Go on the side, find the other one. Like so. Got a couple of I think they're the grey shiny studs go on the side here. I don't see them going anywhere else at the moment. So then we have a couple of blue 2x2 flat pieces go on the side. And a couple of these small round pieces, find the other one. with a couple of grey studs. Try and keep this even, so like that. Then we've got to build the next bit, so put that bit of the walker over there. So we start off with one of these, a couple of lamp pieces, go on the end here, then we have one of these pieces here, we have a grey bar goes through the middle there, and a round goes on like that. Then you've got another one of those goes on top. Then you have a black half roofing piece goes on there like so. Again, it's looking like another mini ship already. Next, you've got to put some side bits on. So we start off with one of these, a grey 2x1, a grey 2x1 with a connector hook on it, and a couple of smooth vent pieces go on. See if I can find them. There's the other one. And the first one goes on the side with the hook pointing out like that, as you can see. Do the next one. There's one of the green vent pieces. Should be another one in here somewhere. There we go, hidden. And that bit goes on there like so. So that's what we've got so far for this part of the build. Then we've got a blue little arch piece goes on there. A couple of grey 4x1 half flat and half studded pieces. Goes on like that. Got to turn this round again like this, and we've got should have a grey 2x1, slightly inverted grey 2x1, a green bar piece, and a blue vent piece goes on top there. A blue mini support rail goes on here with a blue half flat and half smooth piece like that. Flip it over, got a couple of grey robot arms go on the side. With a grey rocket piece goes on there, grey round. Then you've got a grey bar goes across on the robot arms, and a 4 long Technic axle goes in there, like so. Move that bit in there, then that bit goes on there like that, and that's the first part of the walker done. Start off on the next part of the build. So we start off with a couple of one of these grey pieces here with a 2x1 bit with a connector hook on it, and a right angle piece goes on there with a, nearly lost that bit, with a couple of round little round pieces go on there like so. A blue right angle piece, and hopefully we should have a little printed computer piece, which is really cool. These are the pieces I really do like. So this piece here goes on there, on here like so. So that's our walker so far. Then we start from the next bit of the build, which is one of these pieces here and a blue piece like that. And there should be got an angled piece on there, so I don't think this would be a moving piece. I think that's designed so the angle stays where it is. So I've got a grey 2x1 and a black 2x1 with a ball joint on it, like so. Then you've got a blue 3x2 goes on there, a couple of blue handle pieces go on like that, then a couple of grey 2x2s go on here, now we've got to put, now we need a blue small roofing piece, like so, and a blue two by two flat piece, which is here. On the little roofing piece you put sticker number 6, which is here. Make sure I put it on the right way round and at the right angle as well. Like so. Showing a little bit of battle damage there, so Then you put sticker number 7 on next. Like so. And you put a couple more of these blue angle pieces on the, oh no, the blue handle pieces on the angle, on the piece that's going down angle like that. Then this piece here goes on the front. Like so. That's our walker so far. We've got to make the blaster for it, which is a grey blaster piece like so. Put the weapon in there, put the firing mechanism in there, and then we should have a grey ball joint, which is in here somewhere. There we go, yeah. It was right in front of my eyes. Attach that bit on there like that, and there's your firing mechanism, moving parts, which is always good. Oh, we've got to stick got a couple more dark blue wing pieces to stick on here, which have got the logo, the 51st logo on them. So start off with sticker number 9. Sorry, I meant to say that the 501. There we go. Oh, the stickers are not. Let me stick this on here a minute. I'll just do the other side now, which is sticker number 8. There we've got our stickers on there now, as you can see. Got to make a little bit that goes on the back here. So we start off with one of these. We get a slightly long aerial and a grey standard one they're putting in, with a couple of hook pieces on the bottom. That's like so. Got some binoculars to go on the back as well. And a handlebar goes on the front here. Should have a 3x2 flat piece, like so. We put sticker number 4 goes on here. Like so. Then we've got a couple more of these blue flap bits, which I presume are armour, which go up here. So does look really cool. Now we've got to start work on the legs. So we've got two of these pieces here. Put two of these together. Put sticker number 5 on one side. I don't think it matters which way round it goes, so got a grey right angle piece goes on one side of the leg, and that's what we've got so far. And we've got a blue vent piece goes on here, and a dark green flat piece with a stud in the middle goes on there. Then this piece here goes on attaches on there like that. Now we've got to build the same again. I'll put sticker number 5 on there, nearly drop the stickers. Won't be the end of the world, but that bit goes on there like so. And then we've got the blue vent and the green flat piece with a studded piece in the middle. And that goes on upside. That goes on the back there like so. Next we've got to build the feet. So we start off with one of these. Got to do this twice, so I'm going to try and do this at the same time. So I'm going to get one of these. Then some blue right angled pieces, like so. A couple more blue right angled pieces. Then a couple of these single flat pieces with a middle stud go in there. So I've got two of these, as you can see. Just so no one thinks I'm cheating or then we stick a green hook piece on the middle bit and a blue smooth bit with a stud in the middle behind it, like so. A grey vent piece goes on top there, or grey angled vent piece I should say, like so. And we make a little piece goes on the hook bit, which I think is at the back, or that could be the front. That's the front, I think. So like so, there we go. Two of those, then going to get one of these little right angled pieces, or going to need two of them. A grey bit goes on the back, another grey bit goes on the back there. That bit goes on the front there. And that's one of the feet so far. I've got to do that again. There we go, it's got a bit there like so. And you stick the feet on the bottom here. There we have our walker, looking quite cool. It's where the Empire got their idea for their ATSTs. And we've got a couple of these mini dishes to put together. We'll put one on this side first. One goes on there. Then you have one goes on here, on this side. And you put two of these on, two of these mini ones on for joint connectors. A couple of these bits go on the side here. Got a little red stud piece goes on there. There's a few spaces on there to put the spare red studs if you're using them in a play scenario. And there does seem to be quite a few Star Wars sets, troop builder sets that seem to be out now as well, which I haven't actually seen. Well, I haven't been to the Lego shop in a while, so there are some quite cool ones on here, which probably are quite appealing. I'm not sure where you buy them from, but I will be looking for these. So I've never seen this in the book before. There's like a Mandalorian one, unless these might be with other sets, I think, as well. So yeah, they're with other sets. It did seem a bit weird that they're just. So it would be quite nice if Lego could just release some figures and then put a bit of markup on them. I wouldn't complain with that. So there's our walker, and we put a normal clone trooper up there. I think we have a normal clone trooper. I don't think it matters where they go, to be honest with you. It's all part, as long as it's all part of the fun. Have a clone trooper on here to go hunting tin cans. Got a couple of rifles on there, so it's missing a few points to actually put the weapons when you're not using them, which I do think's which I think they could have done. I think that would have made it a bit better. I think if most of us went through our Lego boxes, we could possibly find some. So it's not an end of the world issue, but that's possibly how I would have designed them. So we've got a walker, a speeder, a couple of clankers, as they call them, a nice spare parts pile down there, and we could actually set up a nice little battle scenario here with a couple of battle droids who essentially aren't all that, but once there's lots of them and they keep coming, they are quite deadly. So try and set these up in a battle scenario, and I think these droids are pretty much outnumbered. So I think you have to get some stands for these, but they are. Yeah, I've got some. There is some really cool figures in this set, so no complaints at all really. So got our rocket. The rocket pack on this trooper makes it almost worth buying the whole set, because that's a Mandalorian rocket pack, and that's just so cool. It's got moving parts. It's a troop builder set. It's got some nice pieces in it as well. The battle droids are 10 a penny. You could probably pick those up anywhere. The clones you possibly could pick up if you shopped around and went to a few places that sell the figures, but these are genuine Lego figures and they are quite cool. It's well worth the money I paid for it. I think it was £20 in Tesco's. I think Tesco's have reduced this set to about £20 at the moment, which makes it which does make it a bargain at the moment. You could wait a while and actually hope you might see it somewhere, but if you're like me and you really enjoy the build, it is actually worth buying the build when they come down in price, because once you've got it and you built them, once the set goes end of line, the sets do tend to increase in value as well. So you can't really lose if you look after it, or even if you just get a good few years of play out of it, like I did with my Lego. So I'd highly recommend this set. It's a really good set. I've seen it advertised and I'm really glad I brought it. Well done, Lego. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. Have any comments or feedback regarding this video, do feel free to leave comments at the end of the video, and I'll try to give you mention on one of my upcoming videos. I'd like to thank my regular subscribers on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope it continues. Stay safe, keep building, and may the force be with you. And I do hope to see you on one of my upcoming videos. Thank you very much.